Math and science highlighted at the high school, and a recap of this morning's licensing authority hearing on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Monday, October 1st, 2012. I'm Sarah Colvin. The Raw Bar, a restaurant at Hyannis Harbor, will soon be expanding. The restaurant was before the licensing authority this morning with a request to alter its premises to include a second-floor function room.
A room that is on the second floor of the licensed premises. It's approximately 800 square feet. The general intent would be to use the room as a function room. The licensee has found that there's a need in the particular area, and they want to be able to service the public by having this function room available. In order to accomplish that, because there are some functions that would take place outside our regular seasonal license, we seek to extend the license to an annual license. Notice has been provided as required, and I'm happy to answer any questions that the board may have.
At present, the establishment holds a seasonal all-alcohol common victualist,
Yes, sir.
and you're asking for the, besides the alteration, is for annually, and
Yes,
so
sir.
you'll be open all during the winter.
They intend on being open all during the winter. I don't know that they'll be open every single day of the week. Obviously, sometime in the winter season, business wouldn't be open every day of the week.
How has business been there during the season?
Business has been good. They had a good season up until this past week. They've been doing very well. This past week, it slowed down a little during the week.
That request was granted. Mark Boudreau, representing Elaine Staith and Young Mavor, was before the board as well this morning discussing a new common victual license for a bagel shop on Center Street, Hyannis.
This is the same site of Brown Bag Bagel that ceased to do business a while ago. The capacity would be 25 seats, all indoors. In terms of the background of my clients, they have combined over 50 years managerial experience from Mr. Donut Works, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and McDonald's. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Seeing none, Mr. Berman.
Mr. Chairman, on the application of Elaine Stathi and Young C. Mavor doing business as Elaine and Young's Bagel Company at 70 Center Street, Hyannis, for a new annual common victual license for a total of 25 seats inside only, to be operated Monday through Sunday from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. I move it be granted.
I'll second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carries. Your application has been approved.
That application was also approved. A show cause hearing also appeared on the licensing authority's agenda for this morning for the International Inn Bar and Grill, who allegedly were operating with an alternate floor plan not approved by the ABCC. The manager stated they would no longer be utilizing that alternate floor plan.
I spoke to the owner, which is Ravi Ahuza, and we don't want to go, no longer want to further with the plan number B. We don't want to do that anymore.
So it means that that secondary plan where you're taking out
Exactly.
tables and chairs in the atrium is
Yes.
is off the table?
Yeah, it's off the table.
No dance floor?
No dance floor.
If I could, Mr. Chairman. So, as of Saturday night, I went by there at 8:30. And at 8:30, there were tables and chairs throughout the whole atrium, including the backside where the buffet is set up. When I went back by there at 12:30 in the morning, Saturday night into Sunday morning, half the tables and chairs were moved, as you do every single weekend. So what you're telling me now is that you're no longer going to do that.
So the approved plan involves that
The only
area-
plan that you have right now is for tables and chairs throughout the atrium area, and none of them get moved. But that's not what's been happening throughout the summer. So my question is, are you going to stick to the original plan where no tables and chairs get moved?
I guess until we resolve this issue, yes.
That show cause hearing was continued until the October 22nd meeting. A complaint regarding noise at the Beech Tree Cantina was also discussed by board members. Cantina management were there as well.
You mentioned you observed this establishment, and we just got this one complaint as far as I know of, and I just want to get your
I worked the
input.
entire summer from 5 at night till 1 in the morning, Tuesday through Saturday. I'm personally not aware of any ongoing noise issues that was addressed to me while I was out there on patrol.
Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Officer,
In going through the log, and it states in the letter, unfortunately, there hasn't been any complaints through the police department regarding this particular site. Also, in speaking with the principals, they've actually agreed to replace windows in 3 of the units to a type of window that's typically used right near an airport to ensure that they do enjoy some quiet in the later hours of the evening. 3 of the units in the back of the building that basically face above the back patio area, all the windows are going to be replaced with a high-density window to reduce the amount of noise that filters into the building. So the owners of the cantina have agreed to do that. So that's one way that I've been assured that they're going to reduce the noise level from the back patio area. Also, in being out on Main Street as well, they typically have everybody out of that back area by midnight. There may be an occasion where somebody walks through that back area that may cause a problem, but they have been fairly diligent in making sure that everybody leaves the area by midnight.
It was determined that a show cause hearing was not necessary. Cantina owners said they would work with the abutters on any future noise issues. Well, math and science students were showcased today at Barnstable High School. Superintendent of Schools Dr. Mary Chikowski says a Massachusetts Math and Science Initiative pep rally was held today at the school.
The Massachusetts Mathematics and Science Initiative, which we signed agreement with our teachers union, awards us about a little over a $300,000 grant over a period of 3 years for our students to increase more academic advanced placement courses. And today we have our kickoff. It's called an academic pep rally, and it'll begin at 12:45 in the Performing Arts Center at Barnstable High School. And this past Saturday, it was our first study session for students, and we had, according to Mr. Clark, approximately 70 students. We had a couple of buses, and students went on to a location other than Barnstable High School, I believe. I'm not sure exactly where the location was, but it was their first Saturday study session. So, you know, today's kickoff is really to acknowledge the efforts of our students and their dedication to take more rigorous courses, advanced placement courses, and really have a kickoff academic pep rally. And so we're really looking forward to that. I know the students have been working really hard. And these are students that are taking probably multiple advanced placement courses, and they have an opportunity now to open up the doors. You know, once now the jobs that are out there are requiring more advanced placement, more rigorous kinds of courses in the science, the technology, and the engineering and math field. So, very exciting day. I'm really proud of the students that are taking on this challenge.
Chikowski says MMSI and STEM work hand in hand.
And certainly, you know, lay out the foundation for early learning in science, technology, engineering, and math. We're opening up a pre-AP strategy courses for students beginning in 6th grade, and that's part of the MMSI as well. And MMSI started, you know, several years ago, and they developed cohorts across the Commonwealth. And Barnstable and Mashpee are the 2 schools on the Cape that are part of, I believe it's the 5th cohort of schools. And MMSI is funded, it's all privately funded through donations, ExxonMobil, and many other foundations, Melinda Gates, to really push schools and push students to take more advanced, rigorous kinds of courses. So STEM and MMSI go hand in hand. We're going to be holding actually a STEM conference out here on the Cape in early November as well. So, you know, the big push here is to really encourage students to take STEM-related courses. That's where the jobs are, you know, whether it's biomedical fields, environmental science. You know, we're really pushing that with students. And, you know, having these Saturday study sessions, I think, for students are important because, you know, it puts a focus on academics. You know, I can't be more excited that our students are taking this challenge on.
Meanwhile, the school is preparing for the launch of its brand new website, which will take place 1 week from today.
It's called, the vendor that we used was called School Wires. We vetted out a couple of different vendors, and it's going to be much more user-friendly. We had all of our staff that is going to be utilizing and inputting data into the website trained last week. Beth Ann Orr arranged that. Our IT director, it was 2 full days of training from School Wires, and the opportunity now to really highlight what we're doing in our schools, and for parents really to get onto our website and see some of the work that we're doing with our students and really encourage that homeschool connection, I think is going to be great. And it's very user-friendly, and we're really looking forward to this new launch.
You can access the school's website at barnstable.k12.ma.us. With Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Colvin.